So you said your grandfather was, oh yeah, that's right.
Dr. King's dream hasn't been realized yet. I mean, if you look, Dr. King, when he was shot in Memphis, was there on behalf of sanitation workers, and decent pay. So it isn't just the right to vote. It's not just, it wasn't just equality in public facilities and others in private facilities. It was economic equality. It was, it was just fairness. And I think that we still have a way to go. When you look at, Dr. King's dream wasn't based on color. I think that we still have, poverty is too rampant still in this country. Educational inequities and inequalities, there's still way too much of that exists. So Dr. King's dream is far from realized. And I think that the one thing I'm pointing out, new citizens, as I say to them, part of that dream is for them to be involved. Part of being an American is being involved and to help create better situations. So they can do many things in their communities. Everything from making sure that their children are educated and participate, and that they participate, that they get involved, that they help to make their neighborhoods better places in so many different ways. That's part of the dream, and that is, we want to talk about, responsibility as a citizen of this country and of this city. That's part of the responsibility. It's one that those who live here at times and were born here don't take as seriously as they should. They're getting all they should.
And how about the fact that we're here in Manhattan and we're living in a post 9/11 world, and in that post 9/11 world, the flames of racism shot up, and hatred, religious hatred, and we're 10, 11 years removed almost. And as New Yorkers, how do we move ahead over the next several years?
Well, the one thing, if you talk about a post-September 11th, post 9/11 New York, it is a city that's more unified than ever before, a city that's stronger, a city that realizes that the attack on September 11th of 2001 wasn't against any one individual. It was against a collective. It was against America. It was against New York. It was against all of us. It wasn't one group of people who passed away and died that day. It was people from all over the world. It was people that you saw in the room today. And I think that after that, we realized that, we may have our differences, but we're all New Yorkers. We're all Americans. Okay. And that was an attack against all of us. So I think that this city, you've seen instances where in the past things might have been different, but we've seen blackouts after that. Blackouts before that, there was looting, there was some crime, there were other. The story, I think it was in 2005 or 2006, the story then was of neighbors realizing that food was going bad in their houses. People barbecuing in the streets, looking out for their neighbors, checking them out. It's a different New York. If anything, it is a stronger and better, a more unified New York, where we realize that we are in this together.
Yeah, your name is constantly mentioned as a possible candidate for mayor of New York. That must be nice to hear.
Well, it's not nice. I mean, it's not a rumor. I mean, I've been honest. I'm running to be mayor of New York City in 2013, and I'm actively out, working, campaigning, raising funds, speaking to people about a different direction for New York City, about a vision that looks out for all New Yorkers. A vision that talks about education and where it needs to be, and housing and job creation and other things. So it's it's not that I'm spoken about as being a candidate for mayor. I am a candidate for mayor. I think that the part of it is people saying, that I'd make a good mayor. And that's very gratifying that it comes from people all across New York City.
Okay.